We're standing in front of a small set of ruins that probably dates to what we call the late Pueblo II times. And they were well preserved until people started climbing in and out of them. We ask people to enjoy these things from afar. Please don't try to climb in them. Of course, vandalism, carving your initials in the rock face or something, is very obvious kinds of damage. But also just something simple as touching the rock art with your hands. That can wipe the pigment right off the rock, or the accumulation of hand oils on the rock surface and on the pigments themselves can really degrade the stuff over time. Something like this is very sacred to modern Native Americans. This is traces of their family, their past. So please enjoy the rock art, but also please do not damage it. You often see at archaeological sites these little artifact piles on rocks. And it's kind of interesting to see all these artifacts in one spot. But for an archaeologist, this is really not what we want to see. It's very important that the stuff remain where it starts from. Quite often, sites have different components, but when these artifacts are brought together in one spot, we lose the picture of different use areas or different occupation sequences within the site. So, we ask you, please don't concentrate the artifacts like this. Foot traffic going up and down this hill could cause damage. Even horse traffic coming up and down this hill could cause damage. So try to approach the sites on foot from an angle that's not going to disturb the site or cause erosion down the hillside. What you see here, some pretty big potholes dug by looters, site looters. Probably a lot of this was thrown out of the holes and thrown across the hillside. And it is now what we call out of context. Now the looting and pot hunting activity that you see here is illegal, of course. That's a nationwide law on any federal lands. We want to preserve this stuff and treat it properly for future generations. It's been here a long time. If it disappears in our generation, your children and your grandchildren and their grandchildren are never going to be able to appreciate what you're appreciating by looking at this stuff. We want you to visit and enjoy these things. We just ask that you follow proper etiquette and respect and protect these resources because they are very fragile, and once an archaeological site is gone, it's gone forever. Nobody's making 8,000-year-old sites anymore, so that's the key, respect and protect.